Mongolia with Genghis Khan is a military powerhouse that has been a domination victory choice civ for many players. This civ is defined by its mobility and diplomatic visibility through the Mongol horde and Urto abilities. First, let's look at the civ features and leader traits to understand why I picked Mongolia with Genghis Khan as my number 2 domination civ. First of all, just look at Genghis. Pure muscle power, the weathered face of a warrior, the builder of the largest contiguous land empire in the history of the real world. So naturally, the world of Civ 6 will be a piece of cake for this guy. First trait, Mongol Horde. All cavalry class units gain +3 combat strength. This one is pretty straightforward. There's no hidden meaning behind it. All your cav units, including later tanks and helicopters, get an automatic +3 combat bonus. Sadly, the +4 strength combat strength bonus from the Oligarchy Legacy card does not apply to cavalry units. Another ability of the Mongol Horde is for your cavalry units to capture defeated enemy cavalry units. This simply means that if your unit is more powerful than your opponents at the time of the attack, then there is some chance that you could make it part of your own army. That chance is actually shown on the unit battle screen as an estimated percentage and is based on the difference between your unit's base melee strength and the base melee strength of the unit it defeats. The next civ feature is Urtu, which is basically a trading post in translation. All Mongolian units double the usual combat bonus for having a higher level of diplomatic visibility than their opponent. Since the Rise and Fall version, all civs get a combat bonus of +3 for each level of diplomatic visibility that they have higher than their opponent, while Mongolia doubles it. So you have to make sure you stay on top of your spy game and use this ability to your advantage. Your best sources of wartime visibility come from trading posts and spies. In Mongolia, you should try to get a trading post in each opposing civ. The trading post will go away once you conquer the city, so send traders to one of the last cities you plan to attack, so the bonus stays active until then. During the war, spies should run listening post missions that provide visibility and earn relevant promotions. You might want to ensure you keep up with the tech, so you get the printing that lowers others' access level into your civ sooner than later, as well as diplomatic service that allows you to train the first spy. The other side of this civ ability is starting a trade route immediately creates a trading post in the destination city, and you receive an extra level of Diplo visibility because of that. That certainly plays into the first trait, the double combat bonus for higher diplomatic visibility. But also, your own established trading posts in cities grant you +1 gold when you trade routes pass through them. You reset the range of the routes, allowing them to travel much further. One of the neat things about it is that setting up a trading post in every other major civ grants you 3 era score, usually. Or 5 if you are the first civ in the world to do so. Mongolia should usually be able to achieve this. On to the unique unit. Kashig is a unique ranged cavalry unit with a movement of +4 that comes in the medieval era. It requires horses as a strategic resource in Gathering Storm and costs 3 gold to maintain, same as crossbowmen. It's most effective against units with its range strength of 45. Its range classification, however, lowers Kashig's strength by 17 points down to 28 when attacking city districts. Being a cavalry unit, Kashygs are susceptible to anti-cavalry attacks, so beware of those pikemen. However, here's a cool ability that Kashygs offer. They have escort mobility promotion by default. Supporting civilian units all inherit escort's movement speed. In case of an unpromoted Kashyg, it's +4 movement. However, Mongolia also has Orda. Orda is a unique Mongolian building that replaces stable. It grants +1 movement to all heavy and light cavalry units as well as 25% combat experience, meaning that your Kashyyyks, along with the knights and other cavalry units trained in Orda, now have +5 movement points to begin with, which you can increase to 6 with the Great General, which will be in abundance during the conquest by Mongolia. These super fast units can potentially escort supporting civilian units such as settlers from one end of a continent to the other. Orda will give your light cav units, coursers, +6 movement to start. And pillaging could be taken to another level with those rampaging units. Finally, Kashyyyks upgrade to field cannons, but they do not inherit the unique unit's mobility or escorting promotion and lose Mongol horde combat bonus. You might want to keep a couple of Kashyyyks for escorting purposes before you upgrade. But of course, cannons are much more powerful units. And this is why I picked Mongolia as my number 2 for domination. It requires a bit of thought. Having no gold or science bonuses does not make it super easy, but the gameplay is pretty straightforward overall and fun on the Pangaea map where you can steamroll over Deity AI with no problem at all. Enjoy the game and let me know in the comments if you want to see more of these videos.
You ensure our people a glorious tomorrow.